I literally can't speak on camera. There's something wrong with my mouth when I speak on camera. Am I broken? I think I'm broken. And I wanted to be an actor. You know, when you're so autistic, you can't even look a camera in the eye. You know there's a problem then. I'm doing it now. I can see that I'm doing it now. What the fuck? Okay, I think I'm over it. Mouth thing. No. Week 1, Mounjaro. That's me. On it. It's good. Right, okay, definitely over it now. My mouth's doing its best. So, I've been on Mounjaro for about a week now. I started out at about 100 no. I wish it was £130. £230. I'm now 226, so about £4, give or take ounces, but we don't count ounces because they're not real.
All right. Hi, this is the calm, seated, emotionally regulated version of me. Narration is definitely more my style. You don't have to see my face. The mic sounds better. And frankly, it should. It cost the equivalent of 3 months of Mounjaro. If you know, you know. Here's the actual update. Somehow fine, betrayed only by pasta. Right. Week 1 complete. Please hold your applause until I finish talking about myself. Let's start with the headline, because I know we all pretend numbers don't matter, while absolutely refreshing for them anyway. Down 4 pounds. Woo. Thank you. I accept cash, compliments, and light nods of approval. Now for the actual experience, because this is the bit I genuinely wasn't expecting. This week has been weirdly calm. Like suspiciously calm. The kind of calm that makes you double-check your body for hidden side effects you've somehow missed. I went into this fully prepared for nausea, drama, regret, possibly a haunting. Instead, my body said, nah, we're just going to quietly get on with it. Very few side effects at all. No constant nausea. No dizziness. No running to the bathroom in fear. Nothing until last night, which we will come back to because that deserves its own paragraph and possibly a restraining order. The biggest change has been the food noise, or rather, the complete and utter disappearance of it. I didn't realize how loud it was until it switched off. Normally, my brain is like a 24-hour diner, constantly open, shouting orders. This week, it's been more like, food exists. Do what you want with that information. Which is honestly wild. I haven't been eating loads, but I also haven't been forcing restriction. I've just been eating small things that feel doable. Y food drinks, tuna sandwiches, protein Weetabix, toast with cheese, sprinkled on top like I'm seasoning a crime scene, a very small slice of pie at one point. All absolutely fine, no bloating, no stomach pain, which, for me, is unheard of. My gut normally reacts to life itself. Halfway through the week, I realized something else. My usual chronic bloating and stomach pain had basically disappeared. Like, where did it go? Who authorized that? I genuinely didn't know that was an option. So naturally, feeling confident, stable, and maybe a bit smug, I made spaghetti bolognese. Mistake. Not a big portion. Not even a normal portion. A baby bowl. Toddler-sized. Served in a nibble dish. The kind of portion you give a child when you don't trust them with cutlery yet. And yet, the next day my stomach said, absolutely not. And I woke up bloated, achy, and feeling personally betrayed by pasta. Which, to be fair, tracks. Pasta and I have always had a complicated relationship. I've suspected it for years, but because I usually ate it alongside other things, I could never narrow it down. This week removed all the background noise, and spaghetti walked straight into the spotlight and said, yes, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. So that's actually been helpful. Pasta is on probation. Not banned, not cancelled, just being watched. Bonus section. A formal statement on pasta. I would like to take a moment to address the pasta situation properly because transparency matters. Pasta has been moving suspiciously in my life for years. I've long suspected it, but because I usually ate it alongside cheese, bread, dessert, stress, and general chaos, I could never prove anything. Pasta has been hiding in plain sight like a digestive mastermind. This week stripped everything back, and pasta immediately showed its true colours. I gave it a chance, a fair one, a respectful one. A portion so small it would not legally count as a serving in most countries. And yet, the next day my stomach was bloated, achy, and deeply offended, as if I had fed it something it explicitly told me not to, despite never actually telling me not to. So yes, pasta is currently on probation. If it would like to apologize and return later in rice or potato form, we can discuss it like adults. Until then, I'll be proceeding with caution and a slightly smug sense of vindication, because I knew it. Additional update. Because apparently my bladder has joined the chat. I would also like to formally note that needing a wee has become my entire personality this week. I am either actively weeing, thinking about weeing, or planning my next wee like it's a logistical operation. I no longer move rooms without mentally noting the distance to the nearest toilet. Hydration is great. Love that for me. But I am essentially a highly mobile water balloon with anxiety. If there is a silver lining, it's that I'm getting my steps in purely through constant bathroom trips. If that counts as exercise, I am thriving. This is my life now. I accept it. So that's week 1. Down 4 pounds. Food noise gone, gut mostly calm, pasta on probation, bladder in full control of my schedule. All things considered, I'll call that a win. Onwards into week 2 with realistic expectations, protein drinks within arm's reach, and a deep respect for foods that know how to behave themselves. I'll continue to listen to my body, ignore spaghetti, and treat every urgent trip to the loo as cardio. Oh, also, I think I might be being scammed, but I went along with it anyway. I discovered smart water. Apparently it has electrolytes. ChatGPT informed me that I was somehow dehydrating myself by drinking too much water, which feels like misinformation, but I was tired and vulnerable, so I believed her. I think she might be broken. So naturally I bought water with added electrolytes. Because science. Here's the thing though. It tastes exactly the same. Suspiciously the same, like regular water in a slightly more expensive bottle. Which raises the important question. Do electrolytes have a flavor? Or am I just paying extra for vibes and the word smart on the label? Either way, I'm drinking it. I've committed now. I refuse to admit defeat. If this is a placebo, it's working emotionally. Hydration is happening. My bladder can confirm. See you next week, assuming I'm not still in the bathroom.